Welcome to Election Night in America 2024, where we have incumbent President of the United States, Joe Biden, facing off against the Republican nominee for President Mitt Romney. He, of course, is a senator representing the state of Utah, and he ran an unsuccessful presidential campaign as the Republican nominee against former President Obama in 2012. But now, 12 years later, he is back, striving once again for the presidency of the United States. And along with those two, we have former President Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, who lost the Republican nomination after losing huge amounts of support from the Republican base. Donald Trump, with the support that he still has decided to run a third-party campaign with the America First Party. So it'll be very interesting to see Joe Biden facing off against these two conservatives who are essentially battling for these same voters. And tonight we'll see who will become the next president of the United States, whether or not Mitt Romney or Donald Trump will be able to replace Joe Biden, or will Joe Biden, the oldest president in American history, serve one more term in the Oval Office. It is now 7 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we have our first poll closings of the night, with the polls closing in the states of Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, South Carolina, Virginia, and Vermont. Out of the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes. It is currently too close to call. Again, a state that Joe Biden actually won in 2020. However, right now, no candidates are at 50%, and the state of Georgia too close to call. In the state of Indiana, 11 electoral votes, another state that is currently too close to call between the three major candidates. And in the state of Kentucky, 8 electoral votes. Donald Trump of the American First Party is the projected winner of the state of Kentucky, and it's 8 electoral votes. The state of South Carolina, 9 electoral votes, another southern state that is currently too close to call. While in the state of Virginia, 13 electoral votes, Joe Biden the projected winner. He will also carry the state of Vermont, 3 electoral votes for the President of the United States. And taking a look at our electoral map here after the first poll closings of the night, Joe Biden, 16 electoral votes, Mitt Romney, 0 electoral votes, and former President Trump, 8 electoral votes. We can now make a major projection in the race for the presidency in 2024 here. The state of Indiana, 11 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner of the state of Indiana, the home state of his former Vice President Mike Pence. But Donald Trump will win Indiana, and it's 11 electoral votes. It is now 7:30 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we have 3 major projections here: the states of North Carolina, Ohio, and West Virginia. In the state of North Carolina, it is currently too close to call. We can project that right now this race is too close to call. 16 electoral votes on the line here, a state that Joe Biden came short in 2020. However, in the state of Ohio, 17 electoral votes. Joe Biden will flip the state for the first time in 12 years for the Democratic Party. Ohio counting its votes pretty fast here, but Joe Biden, the winner of the state of Ohio. And finally, here in West Virginia, 4 electoral votes, too close to call right now, between Biden, Romney, and Trump. And now taking a look at our electoral vote map here, Joe Biden, 33 electoral votes, Mitt Romney at 0, Donald Trump, 19 electoral votes. Definitely not the start that Romney wanted. However, Joe Biden off to a blazing start here, winning the state of Ohio. It is now 8 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we have our largest poll closing of the night, with polls closing in the states of Alabama, Connecticut, Delaware, the District of Columbia, Florida, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Tennessee. Out of the state of Alabama, 8 electoral votes, too close to call as of this moment in time. However, we can make a projection in Connecticut, 7 electoral votes. Joe Biden, the winner of the state of Connecticut. He is also the winner of the state of Delaware. This is the home state for Joe Biden. Joe Biden, the projected winner of the state of Delaware, the home state of the president. Its 3 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden, and Joe Biden will also carry the District of Columbia, 3 electoral votes. Joe Biden, the projected winner. In the state of Florida right now, 31 electoral votes. We can project Joe Biden is the winner of the state of Florida, and along with that, he will also carry the state of Illinois, and it's 19 electoral votes. Joe Biden, the projected winner. In the state of Maine, 3 out of its 4 electoral votes will go to Joe Biden. These are the electoral votes from the at-large vote count in Maine, as well as its 1st congressional district. The 2nd congressional district is typically a lot closer, and that is why we are calling it a little bit differently here. Joe Biden is also the winner of the 2nd congressional district of the state of Maine, winning 1 out of its 4 electoral votes, totaling up to all 4 of Maine's electoral votes going to Joe Biden. In the state of Maryland, 10 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the projected winner, while in the state of Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes, another carry for the President of the United States, 11 electoral votes awarded to Joe Biden. In the state of Mississippi, 6 electoral votes here in the deep southern state of Mississippi. It is currently too close to call, however Mitt Romney does lead over both Joe Biden and Donald Trump at this moment in time. In the state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes, another state too close to call. Joe Biden actually doing surprisingly well here in a state that has not gone to a Democrat since 1996, but the state of Missouri is currently too close to call. In the state of New Hampshire, 4 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the projected winner of the state of New Hampshire, as well as the state of New Jersey. 14 electoral votes, Joe Biden the projected winner. In the state of Oklahoma, 6 electoral votes, Mitt Romney the projected winner here. Mitt Romney doing very well along the southern region of the United States, but Mitt Romney will win the state of Oklahoma, his first pickup of the night for the Republican Party. In the state of Rhode Island, 3 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the projected winner of the state of Rhode Island. And finally, the state of Tennessee, 11 electoral votes, Mitt Romney is just barely able to scrape by here, but Mitt Romney will win the state of Tennessee, and it's 11 electoral votes. And now taking a look at our electoral map from the largest poll closing of the night here with the states that we've been able to make a projection for. Joe Biden now at 142 electoral votes, Mitt Romney's 18 electoral votes, and Donald Trump's 19 electoral votes. So Joe Biden does seem to be jumping ahead here after the largest poll closing of the night. We can now make 4 crucial projections for the race to 270 electoral votes. The state of Alabama, 6 electoral votes. Mitt Romney is the projected winner of the state of Alabama, and it's 6 electoral votes. While in the state of Georgia, 16 electoral votes, Joe Biden, the projected winner. Biden will win the state of Georgia once again, the President of the United States winning the state of Georgia, a state that he won so narrowly in 2020. The state of Missouri, 10 electoral votes for the first time in 28 years. The state of Missouri will flip blue once again. 10 electoral votes will be awarded to Joe Biden from the state of Missouri. And finally, the state of West Virginia, 4 electoral votes, Donald Trump, the projected winner. It is now 8:30 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we have just one more poll closing from the state of Arkansas until the 9 p.m. poll closings, which is a big one and very crucial that will decide the outcome of this election. In the state of Arkansas, it is currently too close to call. It's 6 electoral votes right now is too close to call. And taking a look at our electoral map, Joe Biden, 168 electoral votes, Mitt Romney, 24 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 23 electoral votes. The senator from Utah is now taking the lead over the former president of the United States, with Joe Biden well ahead. It is now 9 in the evening here on the East Coast, and we have poll closings from the states of Arizona, Colorado, Kansas, Louisiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Nebraska, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, South Dakota, Texas, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. Out of the state of Arizona, 12 electoral votes. It is currently too close to call, but Joe Biden is leading right now, and this again is a state that Joe Biden flipped in 2020. The state of Colorado, 10 electoral votes, Joe Biden is the projected winner. In the state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes. It is currently too close to call here once again between the 3 major candidates. And right now, Mitt Romney does seem to do pretty well, but Joe Biden in the end is heavily expected to actually flip the state of Kansas for the first time in a very, very long time for the Democratic Party. In the state of Louisiana, 8 electoral votes, another southern state that will go to the senator from Utah. Mitt Romney wins the state of Louisiana. The state of Michigan, 15 electoral votes, Joe Biden the projected winner of the state of Michigan. While in the state of Minnesota, 9 electoral votes, again at poll closing time, Joe Biden the projected winner of the state of Minnesota. the state of Nebraska, 3 out of its 5 split electoral votes will go to Donald Trump winning the at-large vote, as well as its 3rd congressional district. While the 1st congressional district of the state of Nebraska, its 1 electoral vote will go to Mitt Romney, the winner of Nebraska's 1st congressional district. And here in the 2nd congressional district of the state of Nebraska, Joe Biden, the projected winner of its 1 electoral vote, and this actually marks the first time in history in which 3 candidates have earned electoral votes from the state of Nebraska. In the state of New Mexico, 5 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner of the state of New Mexico, while he will also carry the state of New York, the Empire State's 27 electoral votes will be awarded to Joe Biden. The state of North Dakota, 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner, while in the state of South Dakota, 3 electoral votes. Mitt Romney, by the slightest of margins, will carry the state of South Dakota and its 3 electoral votes. In the state of Texas, 41 electoral votes. This state has gained 3 electoral votes from the 2020 presidential election, but the state of Texas currently too close to call. In the state of Wisconsin as well, 10 electoral votes, too close to call here in the state of Wisconsin. And in the state of Wyoming, 3 electoral votes. Donald Trump, the projected winner. Now taking a look at this electoral vote map here, Joe Biden now is 35 electoral votes away from winning a 2nd term. However, that is not at all guaranteed at this point in time. Mitt Romney not quite a bit behind of Joe Biden right now at 38 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 32 electoral votes after these poll closings. So things are not looking good for the 2 conservative candidates. However, Joe Biden very well ahead right now, 235 electoral votes. We can now make some crucial projections for the race here in 2024, the battle for the presidency and 270 electoral votes. The state of Arizona, it's 12 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner. The graphic there is incorrect, and we apologize for that here. The state of Arizona, it's 12 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner of the state of Arizona. In the state of Arkansas, 6 electoral votes. The polls closed here at 8:30, but right now we can project Mitt Romney, the projected winner of the state of Arkansas. And finally, in the state of Mississippi, 6 electoral votes. For the first time since the age of Jimmy Carter, the state of Mississippi will go blue. Joe Biden winning the state of Mississippi right now, leading the state by only a 0.3% margin, but that is enough right now for him to win the state of Mississippi. It is now 10 o'clock here in the evening on the East Coast. The states of Iowa, Montana, Nevada, and Utah will see their polls close statewide momentarily, and we can make some projections. The state of Iowa, 6 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner. He is also the projected winner of the state of Montana, and its 4 electoral votes, flipping the state for the first time in over 2 decades. The state of Nevada, another 6 electoral votes. Joe Biden, the projected winner here at poll closing time. Finally, in the state of Utah, 6 electoral votes. In Mitt Romney's home state, Mitt Romney will easily carry the state of Utah and its 6 electoral votes. And now taking a look at this electoral map, Joe Biden at 269 electoral votes, just 1 away from 270. Mitt Romney trails with 50, and former President Trump 32 electoral votes. It is now 11 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we have poll closings from the western region of the United States, with polls closing in the states of California, Hawaii, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. The state of California, 55 electoral votes will easily get Joe Biden over 270, and he will now win this election with the state of California, Joe Biden, the projected winner. He will also win the state of Hawaii, 4 electoral votes, Joe Biden, the winner of the state of Hawaii. Donald Trump will carry the state of Idaho. 3 electoral votes from Idaho will go to Donald Trump, while the state of Oregon, 8 electoral votes. Joe Biden will prevail here in the state of Oregon, as well as the state of Washington, 12 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner. It is now 11:01 p.m. here on the East Coast, and we can project Joe Biden has been re-elected. The 46th president of the United States has been re-elected to a 2nd consecutive term here. Joe Biden, the projected winner of the 2024 presidential election over Senator Mitt Romney of the Republican Party and former President Donald Trump of the America First Party. So Joe Biden doing the impossible, winning a 2nd consecutive term at the age of 81. Taking a look at our electoral map here, Joe Biden at 348 electoral votes to Mitt Romney's 36 electoral votes and Donald Trump's 50 electoral votes. We can now make some major projections here. The state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes. Joe Biden, the projected winner. He will break apart that red wall here. The state of Kansas, 6 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner. The state of North Carolina, another win for the President of the United States, 16 electoral votes. In the state of Pennsylvania, 19 electoral votes will also be awarded to Joe Biden, as well as the state of Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes. Joe Biden is the projected winner. It is now 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, and we have just one more poll closing left from the state of Alaska, and we can actually project that Joe Biden is the projected winner of the state of Alaska, with Romney and Trump splitting the vote just way too much here in the state of Alaska. Joe Biden will easily carry the state in its 3 electoral votes. Taking a look at this electoral map, Joe Biden has 2 more states left to call, but Joe Biden at 402 electoral votes, the first person ever to reach this number since Ronald Reagan in 1984, and Mitt Romney at 50 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 36 electoral votes as of this moment in time. We can now project those 2 final states that are blank on our electoral map. The state of South Carolina first, 9 electoral votes. Joe Biden will win the state of South Carolina at its 9 electoral votes. And finally, the big prize here for the President of the United States. There was no better way for Joe Biden to finish off the night than to win the state of Texas. But Joe Biden, the projected winner of the state of Texas, flipping the state blue for the first time since 1976 in the election of Jimmy Carter. So this is a Democrat's dream. Joe Biden has now achieved it, winning the state of Texas and its 41 electoral votes. And now taking a look at this electoral map, Joe Biden wins the 2024 presidential election with 452 electoral votes, Mitt Romney trails with 50 electoral votes, and Donald Trump of the America First Party, 36 electoral votes, the first third-party candidate to win electoral votes in decades. But Donald Trump, the former president, will win 36 electoral votes. Very disappointing for him here tonight. And every state that Joe Biden has flipped is in dark blue. The states of Alaska, Montana, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Texas, Ohio, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and the state of Florida. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video down below. Comment down below which states you think I got wrong, who you think would win in this scenario. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. Check out these other videos on your screen, and I will see you guys in the next video.